Steeple your fingers. She steepled her fingers while thinking deeply. Twiddle your thumbs. I had to twiddle my thumbs for an hour while waiting for the delayed flight. She was twiddling her thumbs, waiting for the doctor to call her name. Rub your palm. He rubbed his palm, trying to calm his nerves before the interview. Braid your hair. She decided to braid her hair for a more elegant look at the party. Wiggle your eyebrows. She wiggled her eyebrows in surprise, not believing what she just heard. Purse your lips. She pursed her lips in disapproval but didn't say anything. Roll your eyes. He rolled his eyes in frustration after hearing the same complaint again. Clench your fist. He clenched his fist in anger but kept his composure. Bump your fist. They bumped their fists in celebration after winning the game. Huff and puff. After running up the hill, she began to huff and puff, struggling to catch her breath. Cover your mouth. She covered his mouth in shock when she heard the surprising news. Put hand in pocket. He put his hands in his pockets and walked casually down the street. Hands on the hip. She stood with her hands on her hips, waiting impatiently for an explanation. Blow your runny nose. She reached for a tissue to blow her runny nose during the cold season. Pick your eye mucus. He gently picked the eye mucus from the corner of his eye after waking up. Hang your head low. He hung his head low in embarrassment after making the mistake. Tuck your hair behind your ear. She nervously tucked her hair behind her ear while listening to the question. Snap your fingers. She snapped her fingers to the rhythm of the music, enjoying the beat. Itch your nose. He couldn't help but itch his nose during the allergy season. Pinch your nose. He pinched his nose to block out the unpleasant smell in the room. Pat your back. She gave herself a pat on the back after completing the challenging project. Widen your eyes. She widened her eyes in disbelief when she heard the shocking news. Lift your toes. She lifted her toes off the ground to stretch her legs after sitting for hours. Tap your feet. She nervously tapped her feet while waiting for the interview to start. Rub your tummy. He rubbed his tummy after finishing a big meal, feeling completely satisfied. Stretch your neck. She stretched her neck to relieve the tension from a long day of work. Face palm. He did a face palm after realizing he had forgotten his keys again. Flip your hair. She confidently flipped her hair over her shoulder and smiled. Stick out your tongue. She playfully stuck out her tongue at her friend after teasing him. Make a finger heart. He smiled and made a finger heart, hoping to spread some positivity. Make a hand heart. She formed a hand heart during the photo to show her love for the event. Twirl your hair. She absent-mindedly twirled her hair while listening to the lecture. Flying your hat. When he received his bachelor's degree, he celebrated by flying his hat into the air. Tie your hair. She quickly tied her hair into a ponytail before starting her workout. Clasp your hand. She clasped her hands together in prayer, hoping for good news. Wag your finger. She wagged her finger in disapproval after catching him in a lie. Cross your fingers. She crossed her fingers for good luck before the big exam. Cross your arms. She crossed her arms, waiting for her friend to arrive. Plug your ears. He plugged his ears to block out the loud music at the concert.